Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. So today I'm doing another pick a card. This is messages from your higher self. Okay, so yeah, this is just I wanted to keep it simple today, and just see where we need guidance at, what area of life you need guidance. I'm leaving this pretty open. I'm just letting whatever messages need to flow to the collective um, to come out today. So let's go ahead and get started. Introduce the piles. I have not seen them yet. Pile one is the empathic star seed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, looks like that. Pile number two, you have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed the Light by Staying Grounded. Looks like that. And then pile three, you have Child of the Cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. And it looks like this. Okay, so if you need more time to choose your pile, you can pause the video right here. And the rest of us are going to go ahead and get started. Here's one more look at the cards. Got pile one, pile two, and pile three. Okay. All right. So those who chose pile one, this is your reading. And you guys have the empathic star seed. So some of you may resonate as that, as being an empath. This card is like a woman. She's kind of floating. She's in water. You may be a water sign as well. But she's looking into a mirror. Okay, so this is definitely something that your higher self wants to reflect back to you, or maybe somebody in your energy is reflecting something towards you that your higher self wants you to pay attention to. Please tell me about pile one's higher self. What messages does pile one's higher self have for them? I knew it. I was like, I feel like it's going to have something to do with Libra and justice, with the mirror reflecting back here. So there's some type of karmic cycle ending for this pile, it feels like. Or maybe your higher self wants to let you know that this is something that you're stepping out of, and you're trying to tell you, like, yes, like, don't worry anymore, like the worst of what could have happened has already happened. Yeah, just saw the death card. You have Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Okay. So this may have been related to your job or your community, your friendships. Maybe you have recently went through some karmic cycles pertaining to group dynamics. So maybe because you were holding a certain energy within yourself, you kept attracting a certain type of person. Yeah, Seven of Swords. You may have been attracting people who did not have your best interest at heart. maybe the only one to try to like get certain things from you, maybe even just your energy too, especially if you do resonate as an empath. We have that issue. We usually do draw people who just are energy vampires. But your higher self wants to say that, you know, you're walking out of that cycle because you recently have passed a test or learned something. Yeah, you got Page of Wands. I feel like this is um your zest for life, your passions returning. Um yeah, I feel like somebody was really draining your energy, or somebody's. It could have been your work too that was draining your body. Yeah, King of Pentacles. I feel like you're gonna see your finances changing as well because you're vibrating higher, so you're becoming more aligned with, you know, your goals and things that you have aspired to get done that maybe just felt stagnant for whatever reason. Moon, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you could see what is real and what's not real anymore. You're able to see past the illusions. And I feel like these are illusions that people were creating and trying to get you to buy into them, like almost like I'm getting like, because that Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups came out, the first thing I thought of was like cult, like a cult like behavior. Um, I kind of feel like whoever you, whoever was in your energy, they were feeding you false narratives, but also like trying to embed like their beliefs in you, and their beliefs weren't working for you because they're not your beliefs, right? Yeah, the devil at the bottom, it kept you stuck. This devil is literally like, well, on all the devil cards there's some type of bondage, but it's like this person is in bondage, and if you can see up here is a hand pointing down towards them. So it's given like whatever somebody was feeding you was not the truth. It's almost something that they don't even believe in, but it's something that they've been taught, so they're teaching it to you. um this could, if this was your job, this could have just been like bad work culture that just kept going on and within cycles. Like somebody started a certain way of doing things in the workforce that was not good. It was toxic for the workforce. Like maybe it pinned you guys against each other. It could have even been like a false competition, or making you feel like you were in a competition, which caused you guys to like go to head with one another instead of working together. I don't know, but I feel like they try to get you to work in this way. Um, and you might have went along with it for a while, maybe especially if you were like new to this company or this group, and you just was like, okay, I'm gonna go along with this because I'm new here and I don't know how it's really supposed to go. But it was something was not, as you were doing this, or as you were accepting these behaviors, it felt off to you, right? But you kind of felt like you didn't have a choice in the matter. And I kind of feel like you lost yourself along the way here because you were trying to, you know, just fall in line, but it wasn't aligning with you. Why is this justice card here? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it kind of, it left you feeling like you were juggling, right? You didn't really feel balanced. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Ten of Wands. Yeah. It just was weighing you down. It feels like you were going against your better knowing, your better judgment. And now that you finally have like shaken this, or you're starting to realize where you went wrong, like, and not trusting yourself, maybe even just being ignoring your intuition, right? You might have shut down that part of you for some reason. Um, but yeah, you got the Empress and the is this the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So you are embracing your independence and also allowing the right things or the right people to come into your life now. Um, I love these cards, but they don't pick up well on camera, especially on a black table. But um, yeah, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. I really feel like you were stuck in this energy for a while. Why is the Moon card here? Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you know how to fix something too. Like you may even be able to solve something for others because you now understand it. I don't know what that's about. You have a better understanding of something. Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are allowing more things to come to you, and then so you may be releasing some type of control as well. And you have the Ace of Swords here. Um, I feel like too, you're realizing why you were attracting this type of energy towards you. Like I feel like you're taking some accountability as well. Instead of feeling like a victim in this situation, you are understanding what part of you attracted this energy. um we have a lot of planets that are shifting right now from being retrograde and back going direct. So I would check where your Aquarius energy is, your Aries energy, and Gemini. Did I say Pisces already? Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries. Wherever you have those planets, or if you have major planets, obviously wherever you have those signs in your chart, or if you have any major natal placements within those signs, this is where that energy may have been showing up for you. You got Hangman and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, something about letting go of control. Maybe even letting go of materialism as well. Um, you may have been more concerned about maybe making it or being financially set, that you weren't actually working on maybe your spirituality, or weren't working on um the things that you know that matters to you. I feel like you pick this up from somewhere else. It could just even be regular, like culture, like just the culture of capitalism and what we see, and we're always advertised and trying to be sold something. Yeah, I feel like you lost your creativity in it as well. If you are somebody who's an artist, maybe you started doing your art only for making money, and you weren't actually enjoying the part of it, like why you even started doing art in the first place. And then you have Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like maybe you may have a sign in a major sign, major planet in Cancer as well, or Cancer over the fifth or 10th house, because Jupiter is transiting Cancer right now, so it may be bringing you some luck and expansion, expanding your mind. Yeah, Death card. You're definitely going through a major shift and um transformation. Yeah, you have the Fool card at the bottom, new beginnings. Um, I'm gonna pull some animal oracle for you. Um, see if we have any advice, and then I will read your signifying card. Surrender now, time to heal and take the lead. I feel like taking the lead is like just taking the lead in your own life, making your own decisions. What's best for you, even if it doesn't look like what everybody else is doing. Um, Co-create with spirit. Yeah, I feel like you need to be more in touch with your spiritual side, and you're realizing being more in touch with your spiritual side is actually helping the material side of life or the 3D side of life. Now is your lucky time. Yeah. Jupiter has something is making a significant shift in your natal chart. And then make your dreams real. Um I've been feeling spider energy heavy. Um, I think it was my last reading I did. I think it was about the entrepreneur reading that I did. Um, there was a spider that was crawling on my cards before I started taping, and so ever since then, I think I've seen like two more spiders. So that's about creating your own web or something on the web. So maybe you work online or something as well. Um, or also you may just need to cast a bigger web or netting. So you need to expand more beyond your normal network or usually who you would deal with. Um, and that will bring you some good luck. Oh, I just heard something drop, but I don't see anything. Um, Let me see. Anything else? Let me get one more oracle card from this archetype deck. And I'll go ahead and read your signifying card. Please tell me about any more messages or advice from um, their higher selves. Yeah. You're at the beginning of um, a new shift in your life that's going to bring a lot of good things into your life. It may be good people as well. So you have Kairos, which is like Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. Then you have the Threshold, which is like um, really it's like an ace. You know, it's the very beginning of something. And then you have the Father. I see Father as somewhat like the Emperor. Like you're ready to take the lead in your life. And then you have the vessel at the bottom. Like I said, I feel like whatever you have recently figured out or shifted in your life, you are being the example for others. So you're gonna have others, taking your lead with whatever you shifted in or something. This also could be just you or being your own authoritative person. So maybe you're no longer following like the values of your parents or your family that's been passed down to you, that maybe you feel like just it never resonated with you or something. So now you are becoming the father. You are becoming the authoritative figure. You're setting your own rules and standards on how you want to live and your own values. It may be around money as well. Like what do you value? What do you want to spend money on? Maybe um everybody in your family has owned property before, but you don't want to own property because you have more of a spirit of, a traveler, somebody who wants to see the world, and you're like, me having a home just doesn't make sense, or it's not, I don't want to deal with the upkeep or something like that. It could be something just as simple as that. And your family's like, no, you got to put roots down, you got to do this, you got to do that, and you're like, well, but that's not how I see my life, right? They kept trying to make you into an image of them, it feels like. Even if this was a job, like if again, I kept saying like cult behavior, like these people or this idea or this job, whatever, they wanted you to allow them to like almost integrate. I'm getting that word, to integrate them, integrate you, take over your energy in some way. Anyway, so your card reads the following: energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. The empathetic star seeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here. Thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression and tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can overwhelm them. For this card to appear, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressure to keep up certain pace, instead put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This card could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you are being called to live your life. Excuse me. If your work involves giving to others right now, you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so substantially. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how can you take better care of yourself energetically? Okay. So yeah, protecting your energy, protecting yourself, following following your instincts, your intuition is always going to be your best bet. Okay, Power One. Please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel so you know when I post new videos. Comment below if you want, if you feel called to. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. Okay, take care. Pile one. Bye bye. Pile two, 2507. Okay, pile two. Just clean this up real quick. I'm gonna give you guys a different deck. You guys are the Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. Okay. I'm getting heavy Aquarius energy from this group. Aquarius, Pisces, yeah. I feel like this group is also, you're trying to find your people, whatever that means to you. I feel like you've gone a long period of time maybe being in hermit mode, or just because I'm getting a picture of like the desert and cactuses and stuff. So it's something like something's been stagnant, dried up, not working anymore. No, thirsty. I need water. Like maybe, I don't know. 8 of Cups. It's something that's just, I don't know. It just has been barren for a while. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yep. I feel like this group too is like not getting a lot of sleep. I'm feeling insomnia, restlessness, 8 of Swords. Man, 10, 9, 8. You might be counting down for something. Like maybe you're leaving a city, a job, a relationship, something, and you're like counting down the days to when you can get out of this energy. 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands. Judgment at the bottom. Yeah, like I feel like you've already called judgment on something. You've already told somebody you're leaving, or yeah, I don't know. 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you've been waiting for something or maybe even someone to change, and you're kind of like Hierophant at the bottom. Like you're kind of like giving up on it or something. Ace of Wands. Yeah, like you're ready. You're like, I'm moving on. You're moving towards like peace. Something that's gonna bring you peace, because you have the lavender out here, the world, and I'm seeing a lot of purple. So it's like, and it's just, I don't know, something about, I'm gonna be peaceful for now on. 6 of Pentacles. I feel like there's self-care going on here as well. You're prioritizing. It almost feels like too that this group, you may have shifted from looking for outside validation to now validating yourself. Like I'm tired of waiting for the outside to, for other people to treat me right. I'm going to start doing that for myself. Yeah, I feel like I don't feel held back anymore. Whatever, yeah, you got the sun at the bottom. Whatever, something, whatever, I don't know, it's something on the outside of you. It could have been a person, it could have been a situation, um, could have been a career. All I know is it feels like you're finally just giving up on it and just turning inwards and like I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to um almost like you're romanticizing your life now as well as I'm getting. This for some of you this could have been like giving I'm giving up on looking for that Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong. I mean Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong. Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. Like I'm just going to date myself until that person comes, if they come, because they might not come. You know, not everybody is meant to be with a forever person or a soulmate or even get married. You know what I'm saying? You're Some people are here to meet many people. You know what I'm saying? Three of Wands, Three of Cups for the world. Yeah, like I just really feel like I'm gonna enjoy what I have. The people that love me, um, just love me. They don't need anything from me. They don't ask anything of me. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Um, and I say some of you are looking for this. So if you don't already have like this soul group or this really like supportive group of people in your life, then um, you're holding space now for that to come in. You're holding space for it, but you're not necessarily like waiting on it. Like you're not holding your life up for it anymore. Um, yeah, let me pull some oracle cards for you guys. See what other information we can get. Please tell me about pile 2, messages from their higher self. Spirit has a plan. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And ant spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, I feel like the collaboration part is um you just allowing the space to come in for like if like I feel like you're asking spirit like I'm ready for my soul group. I'm ready for maybe some of you are ready for a family, but you haven't found the right mate. But I feel like you're making space for it, but you're not waiting on it. Maybe you're just all that you're putting your future in spirits hands. Maybe you're just letting go and not trying to make something force something to happen. I feel like this group, you may also just have a knowing, like your intuition. You just know that something is happening, and you're just like, I'm just going to live like I'm gonna keep living and knowing that this thing is coming in, but I'm gonna be patient about it. I don't know how it's coming in. I don't know when it's coming in, but I just know it's coming in. You have grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith and claim your independence. Claiming your independence, but let's collaborate. Hmm. That interests me because that's almost like they're complete opposites. Tell me about this. Claim your independence. The dead end. Okay, I feel like that's speaking to what I'm saying. Like, you're done trying to maybe make things happen in your life in the way that you want them to happen, and you're just allowing spirit to bring the things to you that are supposed to be in your life. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, it's that type of energy. So, time to collaborate. You got the storm and the mask. This is almost giving me like tower and devil energy together. Like, somebody's like shadow side is going to be like falling, or somebody's being found out, it feels like, and the time to collaborate. Maybe somebody is going to need you to come take over for something because somebody has fallen or been found out. So you may be being called in to replace somebody or something. Yeah, it's you're like an expertise in something because you just got the one to. I was trying to clarify this wolf spirit turn knowledge into wisdom. So it's something only that you can do, or something that you're really good at. You're gonna be getting a call or a message of some kind, email, letter, an offer. Or you may hear about somebody leaving a position, like, just like word of mouth. A gate. I feel like you're getting it not just because you're knowledgeable in something, but it's also your energy. Like, you have um a way of connecting with people that they don't ever forget. So that's why you're being thought of for this, because people never forgot about you. Even if you have put this in the past, whatever this is. High priestess, yeah, you. And I said that I feel like this group kind of knows this thing is coming, and I think that's why you're done with whatever you're done with, because you know something good, something better is coming, or something that you've been waiting on is coming. A new group of people, some new energies coming. I feel like this group you feel the shift. So you're just waiting. You're just waiting on your green light, Queen of Cups, yeah, receptivity. Like you're just ready. I'm gonna put myself in receiving mode. I'm gonna, take care of myself in the meantime. Um, maybe you're resting, maybe you're trying to get your health together, maybe you're even, let's say you're being called back to work or something, you're going to need professional clothes, you're getting that together. It's like you're preparing. It's reminding me of the analogy, the best analogy I can come up with. It's kind of reminding me of, like, Thanksgiving is coming, so you're getting your ideas in your head ready, you're getting your menu together, you're making your grocery list, you're timing everything, like, okay, I'm gonna cook this first while this is in the oven, I'll be making this. It's like, it's coming because I mean, obviously, holiday comes at this around the same time every year. It's coming, so you're just waiting, you're just preparing for it. Interesting. Okay, let me read your card here, Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. Yeah, I feel like maybe you were anxious about this thing before because you could feel it, but now you have a calming, like, maybe you feel that it's really close now, so you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just drop the anxiety and the worry. I know it's coming. I've seen too many signs and synchronicities that this thing is coming, so I'm just gonna relax. Like I said, you might have even been losing sleep over this. um It really feels like you just let go of control. Okay. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in a unique way. You're likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about long-awaited shifts in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor on this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more the wisdom is seated here. You may be called in different places in the world to anchor your light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. And I say, like, I feel like you've seen the synchronicities, you feel the shift in your body, that this is coming. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and then less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as a part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I'm chose to anchor my light and stay grounded as possible. Um, it's really funny because pile ones felt similar. I kind of feel like your knowledge or your spiritual energy is a little bit more advanced than pile one. Um, but yes, similar messaging. Um, so you may be moving soon too, or taking a trip that's going to be significant in your spiritual experience. Um, Yeah, and I feel like you feel this power one. I feel like you feel like there's something bigger than you. And that's why you have been you had to sit down for a while, or it feels like, or work on your spirituality in some way. It was like you're being prepared to step into your role on this planet. That's how it feels. I'm gonna pull one love oracle because I do have the energy of maybe you guys feeling like your soulmate or even a twin flame is nearby, close, is coming in. You guys are coming into union soon, it feels like. So I'm gonna give you a love oracle if that resonates for you. What's that say? Soon. All right. So you got best self and soon. I want to be my best self for you. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. Yeah, you may have came from pile one. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. Didn't I say I felt you've been working on yourself? Like, because you feel like it's something coming in, you're coming into union with something, and you want to show up as your best self. Soon we will be together in the near future. Our reunion is imminent, and I'm doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear your call for me, and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. Okay. I don't feel like that's a past person. I feel like that's a person that you've known in another lifetime. Maybe you guys are both star keepers, um, and you guys are going to be uniting, um, not just for yourselves and for love, but it feels like a collective reason as well. Okay, but that's what I have for you, Pile Two. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you feel called to. Um, but yeah, thanks for showing up today. And I hope you got the messages that you needed. And I will see you at the next one, okay? Take care, Pile 2. Bye bye. All right, Pile 3. Let me just clean up Pile 2's stuff. You guys are child of the cosmos. And you have the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I feel like you came here for an answer to something. Let's see if your higher self can give you a clue on that, or even point you in the right direction. Because if they already are in your future energy, I definitely feel like you came here for a yes and no answer. And you got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you came here for some truth, some knowledge about something. Please tell me about Pile 3. What are they coming? Say what are they coming here for? What is their higher self want to tell them? Okay. 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. I kind of feel like the answer is yes, but it's something that's it's not an easy yes. It's something else that has to happen or will happen for it to turn into a yes. somebody has to stop, like they haven't made a decision about something, or um this, I feel like somebody could be trying to have their cake and eat it too. Like they're trying to figure out how to have everything that they want. um Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to. It almost feels like somebody's trying to do something well without having to work for it, or having to sacrifice something, or like it's almost I like getting to the finish line, but not really running the race. It feels like a cheating energy. Um, King of Swords, but I don't. It's not gonna happen. Like whatever they're trying to do, it's not gonna happen. I'm getting an energy of third party. Um, I don't, and then, if you came here about love, then it could be about love, but it just feels like there's some type of interference. Like maybe this person is good with maybe getting over one thing or one person, but it's like it's too many obstacles in the way for them to accomplish what they want to. I almost feel like it's a guide or something that is blocking, or some, or a spirit. It's something. um I feel like that's the third party, and that's why they can't figure out how to get their way or get something, because it's like a bigger authority that's in the way. Now, for some of you, this is a supervisor, or a government official. Like it's somebody high ranking, a judge. So you could be going through a court case with somebody, and maybe a certain lawyer is usually really good at winning a case, or getting over on something, getting the judgment that they want, but they can't get it this time because they're in front of a judge that can see through their BS or something. If it's not that, it's literally you have an ancestor or guide that's blocking everything. Like they can't um, get over. Some of you, some of you, this is something to do with an event. Maybe this could be like a wedding or a party or something, and somebody is trying to have things their way, but it's like it's not about them. Six of Swords. So let's say you're getting married, and like your sister, or your one of your in-laws, or the mother of the bride, somebody is trying to get over or have things their way, and it's not working out. Like there, it almost feels like too, like somebody's trying to sabotage something, and it's not working. Yeah, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. The other two people in this situation, because I said I picked it up on third party energy, so it's three people involved. The third person is not going to win, okay? Because you have Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Like I feel like you maybe it's somebody else. Like you're gonna go off into the sunset, right? and this person is going to be left behind, or this person is going to be looking stupid, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, you're going to be victorious. Okay, that's what your higher self is saying. That's why I said the answer is yes. Like, you're going to get what you need, what you want, whatever this is. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever they're doing, it's they're the only ones that's going to lose out. Death. Yep. Um, Death is coming for this person one way or the other. They're either gonna go easy or they're gonna go hard. Like it's kind of like this thing is going to make you shift and change. And if you don't, then it's going to be harsher. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like learn your lesson now, or really, really learn it later. It just doesn't feel like your energy though, pile three. It feels like somebody around you. Um, but whatever they're trying to do, no matter what, it feels like dimming a light. They're not gonna be successful. Um, you're gonna get whatever spirit has in store for you. Watch your words. I feel like that's saying like don't even try to convince this person or have them see anything differently, because they're going to try to turn your words around on you, because a parrot is somebody who like mimics, right? They just repeat what you say. um but it's always funny or like shocking when they say something that you've said. So I feel like, yeah, like don't give this person any ammunition. And then it's funny because then you said sing your own song. Oh, okay. Again, the energy is similar in all three piles. It might be a collective shift that's going on. But sing your own song. Like, I really feel like you guys step out from, don't allow this person's energy to jump in, absorb your energy. It's so crazy because I've been like researching lately about spiritual hypnosis, and how sometimes like if you go underneath a spiritual hypnosis, you will find that you have um a spirit attached to you, because sometimes when people, it's time for them to pass over to the other side, they're not ready to go, so they just find a new host. Which there was a movie that Denzel Washington was in years ago called Fallen, and this like serial killer died, but he wasn't ready to go, so he kept finding new hosts so he can continue his work, which was, you know, being a serial killer. But anyways, I say that to say like this may even just be like some type of entity that's been attached to you, or a person that's been attached to you. Because it's saying freedom is yours, and the universe will provide. So it's almost like you're going to be detaching from this person or thing or something soon. Or it could even just be a darkness of yourself. Like maybe you were going through like sadness or depression. Um, And maybe once you shift your energy, the answer becomes yes. when you stop listening to this inner voice, the answer becomes yes. Freedom is yours. So this could be somebody, you guys just shifting from a mindset. Um, and I mean, I must need to get that message out. So for some of you, it is just something within yourself that you need to shift. But for majority of the collective watching pile three, this is a person who's trying to sabotage something, some type of union here with the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Let's be generous of spirit. Giraffe spirit, see the bigger picture. And time to collaborate. Pile 2 had got similar cards. I almost feel like somebody too could be in competition with you and they realize it's better to join you and be a part of your team than to try to go up against you. Cause it's like it's a win, it's a lose-lose for them. But no matter what, um, you're gonna turn out great, pile 3. No matter what, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands and the Star. Um, so this person no longer, or this entity, if you feel like it was something on you, a darker energy, this is leaving you now, okay? And you are gonna have the freedom to feel light again. Yeah, I really feel like this, it must be I mean, Pluto just went direct in Aquarius. um we just came out of eclipse season, so it could it just be that the energy is shifting for you guys. So now you feel lighter, you feel more energized to go towards your goals, maybe even being out around people again. um that, I feel like that's the collective energy. And then each pile had a little bit of slight different details about how this would be happening for you. I would say check where your Aquarius house is. That's where this could be affecting you. Um, Scorpio, because we're getting ready to shift into Scorpio, or Libra, or even Gemini as well. Check your air sign houses for certain. Okay, let me pull one more oracle card. I also will pull a love card too for those where this may involve a relationship. And then we will read your signifying card. The Mirror. Man. Yeah, at this point, I say watch all 3 piles. The Prayer. The Comic. Yeah, I feel like life is going to be so enjoyable moving forward. Not to say you'll never ever go through anything hard again, but you're shifting into a new energy. And then you have the Tear. You may cry after this because it's gonna be such a relief. Yeah, and then you get the dead end at the bottom. Like whatever this is or whoever this person is, like it's done. Right? Don't even think about it, don't even worry about it anymore. Your prayers have been answered. Spirit or some other type of entity or guard has been summoned to help, it feels like. Okay. You may have even did a ritual at this last full moon that we had. Yeah, the Mentor and the Maiden. I almost feel like this happened for or you or this person that's trying to disrupt your life. If for them to come in, it was to make you stronger. It was to make you more mature. But also it was like, you know what? It's like I'm getting the analogy of boiling water. When you boil water, it can soften a potato. It can soften noodles, but it can harden an egg and make a hard boiled egg. You know what I'm saying? No, it just depends on what you put into it. And I feel like you guys somehow got put into some boiling water, and we was meant to harden you or cook you to death. Like if you put a crab in there, it's gonna cook the crab to death. It was meant to shut you down for some reason, but instead it softened you. It made you better. It made you even more empathetic, not with others, because I feel like you were already like that. I feel like you're more empathetic with yourself. You're giving yourself, you gave yourself grace through this. Whatever this was for you, it's gonna be different for many people. Um, but it's something about it just softens you. Like I feel like you're more at ease with life or within relationships, maybe. Yeah, you let go of fear, maybe. I feel like fear that this thing isn't going to turn out for you, but you're getting that feeling that it is turning out for me, or everything happened for me, not against me. Didn't I say something? I don't know if it was this group. It might have been group two. That I say you're no longer feeling like a victim anymore. Like you're taking accountability, and because of that, like you're changing the narrative on how you saw a situation maybe before. You are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Yeah, you changed it into like I got thrown into the hot water instead of, oh, well, I'm just going to become stronger because of this. It was a lesson. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. Didn't I say that? Like this made you, softened you, made you more vulnerable. Maybe you were able to step more into that divine feminine. You have expectation. I want to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectation from me, and I'm trying to stand for that, but at times I feel so far away from that, and I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. Okay, so for some of you where this could have been a relationship, um, I feel like relationships didn't work out for you in the past because you you didn't have real expectations of yourself or the relationship. So it was almost like you sabotaged it out of fear that this person was not going to love you anyway. So why give them the best of me? Why give them honesty? Um I don't know, but it's almost like you had a wound, um or if this is that person, like I said, a third party energy that I'm picking up on, um if this person, I really feel like they were reflecting back their own wounds to you. They feel like they're not where they're not where they expect themselves to be. um they never maybe like achieve things that they wanted to achieve in life, and they reflected that back on you and make you feel like you weren't living up to your expectations, but really it was just them feeling insecure about that, and they were mirroring it back to you. Okay, a couple different messages that came through. You know, you gotta cover them all because I'm reading for several people, right? Okay, I'm just gonna clear this a little bit, and then we're gonna read um your card, which was Child of the Cosmos. Okay, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. The intelligence is also within you, too. It was there before you drew your first breath. It will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's hardest to resist this force that is to surrender to it because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated as if we needed to figure things out for ourselves, to rely only on our strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you will have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there will ever be and are or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Um, yeah, if I really get the energy of something is about to bloom for you. It could be love. It could just be you stepping into your own power, your own knowing. You don't feel that insecure anymore. You don't care about meeting expectations of others, of society, um, the false narratives that you've been telling yourself about how you should be. um, I feel like that's all coming to an end, and now you are going to blossom because you're just allowing your natural self to unfold. Um, Definitely divine feminine energy is big in this group. I feel like you're, no matter your gender, you're shifting into that. Okay. Also, I'm getting like lotus flower, so you may want to um that's something that I know is a flower that grows into the mud. So you're coming out of a rough circumstance, or maybe even like you had a rough upbringing, and maybe you didn't think that you could be a certain type of way, but now you're realizing like I can, even though I don't come from a certain background or certain family or something. Um, That also reminds me of the song Lotus Flower by Wale. So you may be from DC. I think is he Liberian or Nigerian? So you may be from one of those countries. Um So, yeah, lotus flower symbolizes purity, enlightenment, rebirth, and resilience, representing the ability to rise above difficult circumstances. Its growth from muddy waters into a beautiful, clean bloom serves as a metaphor for a spiritual awakening or overcoming an adversity. It is also associated with harmony, compassion, and feminine energy. Yep. Well, I think that's out. And also, the delicate petals signify grace. Didn't I say that for this group? Something about giving yourself grace? I don't know. They're all running together. Yeah, that might have been pile too. But anyways, yeah, spiritual ascension. Somebody is enlightening, becoming enlightened. Um, but yeah, that's what I have for you guys. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you know when I post new videos. Thank you for being here, Pile 3, and I hope you enjoy your day. Bye bye.